I remind her of her father as it was back in the day. She knows I can't be with her, but she loves me anyway. And I am driving into Boston town. I am listening to the radio sound, and I am wondering if I did it right. The same old questions I ask every night, but I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, because I'm on a mission. And I'm working the ground back to the city of a small town. And I work out in Chicago, but I left it for the road. And I'm living in my suitcase, in the trunk where it is stored. I am coming into Sturrow Drive, watching springtime as it comes alive. I think I keep it as a souvenir, singing loud enough for that I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, because I'm on a mission, yeah. And I'm working the ground back to the city of a small town. So it's back to where I started. Guess I knew I'd come around. Stay with family tonight, getting my feet back on the ground. I miss the barbecues out in the lawn, and summer swimming down an old mill pond. I even miss the icy winter winds. Sweet New England, I am home again, yeah. I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, because I'm on a mission, and I'm working the ground back to the city of a small town. And I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna rattle it out, and I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna leave no doubt, 'cause I'm on a mission, and I'm working the ground, hell yeah, back to the city of a small town.
My name is Lacey, you're Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hey, I'm Bill Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. It is April 8th, 2024. I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist. I'm joined with the Ford man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
I am doing very well.
Excellent, excellent. Good morning to everybody else. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Apologies for not being here on Friday, but Mother Nature had different ideas for us. Thursday night, the snow started coming in. It started with a little rain, and then the snow started sometime overnight. I woke up to about 3 inches of snow on the ground. It was coming down, that really wet, heavy cement like snow. We had trees down blocking the road. The power was out. Cats and dogs sleeping together. It was just mayhem here in the Northeast. We got hit by a late season nor'easter. And let me tell you something. We had winds over 70 miles an hour. Like I said, trees, limbs, wires coming down, snow blowing. I would say we ended up with about 6 inches of snow by the time we were done here in the southern part of the state. Now, portions of the northern part of New Hampshire, they got nailed. They had upwards of 18 inches, 24 inches. So we got whacked with some snow, but most of the snow is gone now. Everything melted. So how was the weather over the weekend with you, Kenny? Did you guys have rain or was it cold?
We had some snow on, I believe it was it Friday or Saturday? But it didn't really mount to anything. It didn't really it just kind of peppered down for a little bit and then went away. I think the high was only like 35 or 40 degrees.
So it was chilly.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. You ready for this?
Buddy, just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Wake up, today is gonna be a good day. Good morning, everybody. Time to wake up. Rise and shine, best sip of the day. Good morning, everybody. So you may have noticed the music has changed. And that's because Uncle Google didn't like me playing the other song, even though I bought a license for it. And then I can't find the license now. So I had a license for it and it disappeared. But now we got the new song. Let's play it again.
Buddy, just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Wake up. Today is good. Definitely going to be a good day, like every day. Let's go right over the chat and say good morning to Carol Walters, the first one in. She says, good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, Carol Walters.
Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. It's good to see you. John Gaylor is here as well. Thank you for coming in, John. We always appreciate you guys. John is one of our moderators here, and he is the man. He takes good care of us. So thank you, sir. Look who is in the house. It's our favorite nurse of all time. Good morning, Denise. How are you?
Denise!
She said she's been awake all night, can't sleep. That sucks for sure. Shirley from Glitter World is here. Good morning, Shirley. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Denise says she's going to try and hang, but her eyes are heavy. Well, if you got to sleep, my friend, go take a nap. Shirley says she got a foot of snow last night. Yikes! You guys got all the snow. Don't blame me. I didn't send it to you, Kenny. We're done with snow, aren't we? We're all done with it. Joe Hupp, Kenny. I think Kenny froze. Joe Hupp is here. Good morning, Joe. It's good to see you. Good day, folks. Good to be back on our regular time. Yeah, like I said, Kenny's back. You froze up for a second, Kenny.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but good morning to you, Joe. Thank you for coming in. Here comes my mother from another mother. Scott from Controversial Cruising, Captain Controversy himself. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Let's see as we go through the list. I don't want to forget anybody. Joe's letting us know that in Australia, they ended daylight savings time last night and have returned to our regularly scheduled broadcast time of 8 p.m. on the east coast of Australia. Yeah, 8 p.m. is 6 a.m. here. So you guys are, what's that, 12, 13, 14 hours ahead. So you're still in the future, but at a more decent hour for you folks. So when Sean will be going live, it'll probably be better for our schedules to connect as well. So, but good morning, Joe. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Denise says, okay, I'm back. Good morning. Carol says, good morning to Glitter World. I don't want to miss anybody. Denise says, oh, wow, Jimmy. Oh, I think talking about the storm that we had. Hate to say it, but it was beautiful. And 77 yesterday. Yeah, we Scott says he likes it. I think the music. Thank you, my friend. We made it to 60 yesterday and should today. Yeah, they're talking for today's weather. Well, we'll go over that later, but we're supposed to have somewhat of a mild day. We're expecting rain and storms, possible tornadoes this week. Man, you guys have been getting whacked down that way with the heavy winds and tornadoes and that stuff. You can keep that. Nick P is here. Good morning, Nick. We ended up in my area, we got about 6 inches. Depending on where you were in the state, the further north you went, the more snow they got it. They needed it up there. It's ski country, so they're definitely trying to squeak out a few more weeks of ski season here, so they could use it. But they can keep it up there. I've had enough. There was a yearling racehorse auction here today. There was a daughter of one of the Australia's respected racehorses, Winx. She sold for $10 million. Oh my golly. Wish we had that. Sharon says it's 51, a high of 80 in South Georgia today. Nick's saying that they're heading for a high of 53 degrees today. Let's do the weather, Kenny. You want to do that since everyone's talking about their temperatures?
Yes, let's go ahead.
All right. So here in southern New Hampshire, the greater New England area, it's presently 30 degrees and it's clear. I went out this morning to pee the dogs, and the sky was clear with full of stars. It was kind of pretty to see that. We definitely we need some clear skies here. It's been crazy. But it's presently 30 degrees. 30 degrees. We're going to have a high of 61 today. And let's see, 30 degrees, partly cloudy conditions from 3 to 4 p.m. with mostly cloudy conditions expected at 4 p.m. today. Temperatures range from 30 to 61 degrees. How about you, Kenny? What do you got going on?
It is currently right now 50 degrees. Feels like 50. And pretty well clear skies, and it's supposed to be a high of 71 today.
Oh, 71, Kenny.
With partly cloudy skies, it looks like, and a low of 51.
Man, that's not a bad day today for you guys.
Mm-mm.
Not bad.
I will actually go without a jacket this morning, so.
Yeah, that's warm. We have 6 puppies just over 2 weeks old. They're venturing out of the whelping box, the baby pool. We're expected to hear the pitter patter of 24 little feet following us around this week. How exciting. How exciting that is. Let's see. Sharon is asking how much snow. I said about 6 inches. Carol says it's going to be 72 there today. What breed of dogs, Denise? She says they're mutts, lab mix. We want pictures. We want pictures. Sandy Robinson is here, Kenny, from your side. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning, Sandy Robinson.
Let's see. Okay. All right, so we reached the end there, so that's good. All right, so good morning, everybody. It is, in fact, it's April 8th. And guess what today is? Woo! Wait, I got to do breaking news, Kenny. You know, because it's breaking news. You know, it has to be. It's not breaking cruise news, but it's breaking weather news. And Denise has hit it. It's Eclipse Day. Woo! Eclipse Day. And New Hampshire happens to be one of the lucky states that's in the path of totality. Yeah, there you go. Totality. Big hand for that. Let's discuss the eclipse, shall we, for a few minutes? Kenny, are you even familiar with what's going to happen today?
I've heard little bits and pieces about it, but I can't.
So today we're supposed to have, in parts of the world or in this country, we're going to have a total eclipse of the sun by the moon. And I guess it's a big deal. It only happens every 25 years or something like that, or even less than that. People in the chat will let us know, but they've been canceling schools and calling state of emergencies, and I've been through a few eclipses in my 60 years of life, and I don't ever remember them freaking the hell out like they're doing. What do you think in the chat? Why do you think they're causing or calling these states of emergency? They're canceling school. They didn't call a state of emergency here in this state, but they have canceled schools, or schools are getting out early. I don't know. Their excuse is they're afraid the kids are going to look at the sun. Well, haven't we been preparing for an eclipse? Didn't we all get the dark glasses and all that? There's plenty of means out there for you to look at it and use it as a teaching moment. So canceling school, I don't quite understand that. But we have our dark glasses here. Colleen got some. Scott says, not a total eclipse of the heart. No, it's not. Denise says, we'll have 98.6 of the eclipse, but we'll be overcast. Yeah, they're pretty excited here. I woke up to the local news channel, and you know, the weather geeks, they're all freaked out about this. Oh boy, it's gonna be history. But be careful. Make sure that you have. So again, they're canceling schools. They're calling state of emergencies. They're telling people that you should have at least 2 weeks worth of supplies, gasoline, food. I'm not trying to sound an alarm or be an alarmist, but what the hell are they telling us that for? I don't understand it. Denise says we had an eclipse 7 or 8 years ago. Yeah, and I don't believe it wasn't a total eclipse, so this is going to be different. Yeah, they've lost their damn minds. That's why. Yeah, it's just it's crazy out there. Cindy says, I think they're idiots to call a state of emergency, right? Unless they know something that we don't, which again, I'm not trying to sound any alarms. It's not what I'm saying. I just think it's crazy. Sharon says, what time is it? It's going to be, so I think sometime around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's supposed to last between 3 and 4. Where I'm at in the southern part of the state, we're going to have almost a total eclipse. North of here, they'll be able to have the total eclipse and be able to see it. They're all excited because we're going to have a clear day today. Denise says 79, we had one. They have the glasses. DJ's here. Good morning, DJ. Says, yeah, it doesn't make sense, any sense about the school thing. Gas and foods, right? Yeah, that's what they're saying. Exactly, Joe. They've been so there. If you look at a map, it shows the path of the eclipse, and it goes through Texas and it works its way northeast up through the middle part of the country, and then slowly works over towards New Hampshire. And New Hampshire, I think, is the last state in the United States where this eclipse will go over. So crazy. Yes, Kenny.
So I guess I'll have to make sure that I don't look up at the eclipse because I don't have the sunglasses.
Yeah, so here's the thing, Kenny. You don't stare at the sun, right? We don't look at the sun. You're going to burn your eyes. Well, you can't look at this eclipse either because you're looking at the sun. You need to have glasses and not sunglasses. So if you know somebody with a welding shield, that'll work.
Yeah.
Or they've been selling these glasses that are very, very dark. Colleen got a couple pairs of them. So when I was a kid, we used to use a box and a piece of paper, and you could actually see the eclipse happen. It's a shadow, but so there. So Denise is saying that our totality is 152. Right. So ours will be around 3:00, somewhere in there. They're getting people ready around 2:00. So it's funny if you're driving around in the path of this eclipse, you're probably going to see people standing outside staring up at the sky. You never know. Maybe you'll get a surprise when you're staring up, looking up there.
I won't be doing none of that. So I'll actually, when that eclipse starts, I'll actually just be leaving the green. So.
Oh, you'll be staring up with all the other people. Shirley, I love this. What dimwit is activating the CERN thingy at the same time? Yeah, that's true. I watched a video about that. If anybody's familiar with CERN, that's that collider that they have in Switzerland or wherever the hell it is, and they're supposed to be doing it at the same time the eclipse is, and people are flipping out. They're like, they're going to open a gateway to hell, and the monsters are going to come out. And I don't know about that, but anyway, Joe says it's like when we get floods where I am. Our town gets cut in half, and everyone loses their blasted minds. It's like that here with snow. There's a cool video of a comedian that the forecast is like snow, and then you see him coming out of his house, and he's running like a madman. Gotta get the milk and bread. Gotta get the milk and bread. That's usually what happens here in New England when we get these storms. So expect to be in a different dimension for supper, right? Oh, good morning, James. Katniss is here. Good morning, James.
Good morning, James Katniss. And I want to say good morning to a person by the name of Goldie.
Oh, Goldie's here. Good morning, Goldie. I haven't caught up but good morning, Goldie. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little while, but appreciate you coming in. What makes Sandy says what makes no sense is to have 2 weeks of food and gas for an eclipse. Nothing happens except the moon blocks sunlight for a few minutes. Right, Sandy? And that's what I'm saying. Now, they've been saying, oh, well, it's because of the mass influx of people coming to these states where there's totality. And, there's going to be traffic in that. Is there going to be traffic for 2 weeks? What's going to happen? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Joe says, isn't that the Hadron Collider? Yeah, that's the CERN thing, Hadron Collider. It's crazy. Sorry, Kenny, what were you going to say?
I'm pretty well stocked up on food, so I'm so stocked up on food. I wouldn't have nowhere else to put any more food. So
yeah, well, that's good. Don't announce that too much, Kenny. You'll have the vagrants will be knocking on your door looking for a sandwich. I'm on path of it in Erie. Wish rain here. People go home. Right, James? Yeah, we're on the path too. They're already saying that on the news yesterday. They were showing apparently the influx of people is beginning. It began yesterday here to the state, but that's nothing new for us because we get the leaf peepers in the fall. You familiar with the leaf peepers, Kenny?
I'm familiar with what now? I'm sorry.
Leaf peepers.
What is that?
Okay, so a leaf peeper. If you lived up here in the Northeast, it usually happens around September and goes right till the end of October sometimes. It's so here in New England is when in the fall is when all the leaves change color, and it's very pretty. They go from green and they start to turn from yellow to ambers to oranges and reds. And when you when you're high above a mountain range and you can look down and you see all the colors, it's very pretty. But that draws all these people that they call them leaf peepers because they're coming to look at the pretty colors of the leaves here when they change in the fall. So the reason I brought that up is because we're used to having this influx of people. So I don't know what's going to happen, but Scott says, yeah, I work with a bunch of them. You got leaf peepers there, do you? Wrong leaves. Now I know what you're talking about. That happens to do with someplace where you're employed. Just saying they warning about within the viewing range. Yeah, I guess these states are the ones that they've warned. It's not the whole country, but I don't know. I just think it's crazy. The leaves are starting to change color here in Australia. As it is, we are in autumn. That is sad for you guys. Autumn is okay, but what follows is not my favorite. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't even go when we did the weather. I didn't even do everybody else's weather. So let's do that. We'll bring up what's happening in your area. All right, let's go. Here we go. Here's the map. Here's where I live. It looks pretty clear here in New England. Shirley said she got some snow out her way. So let's go take a look at Shirley's Island. And you can see, oh yeah, the snow is just lingering there over St. John's. Craziness. She got a foot of snow overnight. Too bad. They're looking at this. This is coming here. It's probably going to hit us tonight, tomorrow. So guess what? We got more rain and crap coming. Yay for us. Another reason 168 why I'm moving to Florida. All right. All right. We get down to Kenny's neck of the woods. Looks like Tennessee, the western part of the state, they get some showers and thunder shower threats. Looks pretty clear where Kenny's at. It's looking clear where Sharon and Eddie are, where Mom and Chet and Robin and Sherry and Scott and Billy J and all those folks that live in Florida. Looks pretty good down where you're at. When we move out towards Louisiana, they got a few spotty showers over there. Texas is looking fairly clear. We make our way over the middle states and the towards New Mexico and Arizona. It looks like you're going to have a nice day out there too, Scott. Same thing in SoCal. And then as we make our way up north and we get into the higher elevations, you can see Montana, South Dakota, those areas are getting snow. They're just in and around the Rocky Mountains and that. So they're getting some snow there. Typical rain off the coast of Washington, Seattle, and whatnot. And then we get down to our friends down in the Pacific region. There's looks like Melbourne, Sean and Alana have some threats of thunder showers, as well as Radio Jonesy does down in Tasmania. But for the most part, it looks like everybody's got a fairly decent day today, at least not too bad. So that's what's happening around the world and what's happening in your neck of the woods, as they say. So, all right, we'll get back to this. It says, I can't wait to meet Sean, Ilana, and Nick in Melbourne in June. Buddy Biggs is here. Good morning, buddy. Thank you for coming
in. Good morning, Buddy Biggs.
And your wrench is holding steady, so that's good. So I don't know what happened to the last one because you had it, but there you go. You're in, like Flynn. Sean Heffernan is here. Good morning, Sean. It's good to see you. I hope you slept good last night. Sean and I had dinner this weekend and a couple cocktails and had some fun. Almost turned into a brawl at one point where we were at, but I'm too old for that stuff. But anyways, we all got out of it unscathed. So my mother is here. Good morning, Mom. It's good to see you. I saw the text, Sharon, and the answer is no. I haven't sent that yet. Do me a favor, text me the address again, and I'll send that right off to her. That way, I don't have to look for it in my email. I didn't check out your neck of the woods, Transylvania, Romania. All right, let's go back. Let's see if we can find Transylvania and Romania on the a map. I'm probably not gonna find it, but Goldie, we're gonna find it. All right, so all right, Transylvania. It's over here somewhere, right? I don't know where is Transylvania? That's over near it's over in the Eastern Europe region, right, Goldie? You got to help me out. What country are you near? Transylvania, Romania is a region, a province. So where is it near? To help me out, and then we'll find it. Because I am geographically uninformed, I guess. I'm not quite sure where you are. It's over near Poland in that, isn't it? It's like in this region somewhere. Well, it looks pretty good over there anyways. If you live over near France or Spain, the United Kingdom, they're getting their typical rain between the Black Sea and Hungary. Okay, let's see. Where's my map? All right, so there's the Black Sea. And where's Hungary? We're getting a lesson today. Romania, Bulgaria. Well, anyway, it looks pretty good over in that region there. How's the weather there for you? Are you guys, or what season are you in, Goldie? In the depression between the mountains, Bucharest is the capital of Romania, between the Black Sea and Hungary. Okay. Yep. All right. We saw you. Yeah. So what's the weather like over there? You guys, it should be spring for you as well, right? Okay. Pardon the noise in the background. We're getting some calls for the fire department. CO problem they're going for. All right. So I wanted to do this. I wanted to bring this back by popular demand, Kenny. It's the Name That Notable, the high school edition. So I figured we'd play that with some folks because some of them didn't get to see it. So if you missed out on it, we're going to do it again. So okay. I don't think I did a bumper for that. Oh, no, I did. Here we go. All right, so this is Name That Notable high school edition, and you guys have done this. We're not going to do any cash or prizes, but I wanted to bring it back just for those of you that were not in the chat the day that we did it. Doesn't that sound lovely? That's my call for emergency stuff. So, all right. So you ready to do this, Kenny? I know we played it already, but let's see if these guys can guess who it is. It should be fun. We'll go through it really quick. All right. Name this first notable, you guys. Who is this person? All of these people, these are high school pictures of people that are regulars in our chat. So, Sharon, I got that, and I'll send that off as soon as we're done here. Good morning, Bill. It's good to see you from Armstrong Adventures. Thank you for coming in. And DJ says he wasn't able to make it. Denise, you weren't able to make it that day either. So she's guessing Gavin. Jim says, Kenny, smile. It's Monday. Anybody else want to guess who this? Has to be Gavin, the guitar professional.
My guess was going to be Gavin.
All right. So it is, in fact, it is Gavin, the guitar professional. And thank you, Gavin, for sending that in. All right. Who's this next notable? Look at that hair. Beautiful blonde, golden hair, but it's the feathering that I think is hilarious because it reminds me of when I was in school. So this person is she's somewhat of a regular. She comes in now and then. We do see her. She is a member of my channel. She usually does a live on Fridays with a bunch of other ladies, and they sew things.
Is that Mona did what?
Kenny, let's see if it's Mona did what. Kenny, you are in fact correct. It is Mona did what. Good job. Denise said it too. And Joe says, or Dawn. That was a good choice, picking Dawn. But no, it is in fact Mona did what. All right, so let's do the next one. Ready? Who is this person?
That is Scott.
Look at him, man. He's pretty fly for a white guy. Look at him. Does everyone agree? Is that Scott? Good morning, Kenneth. It's good to see you, Kenneth. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning, Kenneth Bird.
Who's that guy? I don't know. It's Denny Terrio from Solid Gold Dancers. That is, in fact, our good friend Scott from Controversial Cruising. It is Captain Controversial himself. All right, buddy. Pimping that cutout snowflake. Look at him. 27. I love it. I love that. Scott says, doesn't look like me at all. I think it kind of does, but, you know, it is, it's kind of subjective, right? All right, let's get ready. Who's the next? Who's this one?
That's pretty much a dead giveaway.
I don't know, but who's the hottie next to him? That's what I want to know.
her name is Abby, but her last name was Conkin at the time.
Yeah.
Now she's married, so I think her last name is Sims now.
She's the one that got away for Kenny.
But anyway, she was looking at and I enjoyed that moment.
If she was a sandwich, Kenny, she'd make your tongue slap your brain.
You better believe it.
All right, that is in fact the one and only our brother Kenny, right there. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Who is this notable right here? Who is that?
That looks like Michael and Spoiled Mama.
Never even went to the prom or anything, buddy, huh? I actually went to 2 of them. I was a popular guy. All the girls wanted to take me to the prom. Denise says John Gaylor. That's pretty funny. I don't think this is John Gaylor. And Kenny is saying it's Michael Ann. Anybody else want to guess? James goes, Kenny, did you not bring her to Helen? I don't think her husband would have liked that. Probably not. John says no,
I
it's
don't
not
even
me.
think she's. Of course, I don't know where she's living at now. So
Good morning, Shady Susan.
That was back in. That was back in my high school graduation days.
Yeah, you looked a lot younger then, Kenny, for sure. All right, so no guesses on who this is? All right, here it is. It's Shirley Anstey, Glitter World, our favorite glitter girl. Look at her. Look how cute she is. Look at the dimples.
Yes.
A little cutie. All right, so that is in fact Shirley from Glitter World. All right, let's get ready to name the next one. Who is this high school hottie? Speaking of hair, look at that hair. Any ideas who this person is?
That is you, Jimmy.
Who is it?
Jimmy, the astute tourist.
You think it's the astute tourist?
Yes.
Denise is saying that as well. So is Scott. Buddy says, Jimmy, the young stud. Shirley says it's you. It is, in fact, me. Look at that hair. Wow. Hairy dude. Now look at me. It's all gone. That's not our esteemed host, Mr. the Astute Tourist. Is, in fact, the Astute Tourist. High School Cup of Joe, right? Good job. That was me. All right, we got this one right here, which is hard to see, but a nice picture in its own right. Who is this person?
That is Denise.
Is that Denise? Anybody else think it's Denise? Cup of Jim. I like that, Denise. Shirley says it's Colleen. Joe says Denise. Controversial Cruising says Denise. Anybody else want to guess? Let's see who it is. Oh, look who it is.
Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise. It is Denise. Good job. Look at the hair. Speaking of the hair, we had the best hair back in the 80s, didn't we? The hairdo. I love it. I love it. Okay.
That's a good one.
Thank you, buddy.
And I want to say good morning to Lone Cross.
Good morning. You as well, buddy. Don't forget bread and milk. Clips is coming. Get your bread and milk. Denise says the class of 1987 right there. Damn. 1987. Mine was a little earlier than that. But that is, in fact, our good friend Denise. So good job, you guys. Lone Cross says, who am I? I don't know. Says Lone Cross MTP from Boston. Well, it could be anybody. Did you send us your high school pick? All right, let's get ready to name the next one. Who is this person right here, Kenny?
I was gonna say that looks like Alice from Alice Lugo Studios.
Alice Lugo, okay. It is Scotty Too Hottie. Good morning, Scotty. How are you? You got a new handle. Thanks for coming in, kid. So who is this person? Shirley says Alice. So did Kenny. Anybody else want to guess? That can't be Alice, Joe says. It is not Alice. How about I tell you? It's not Alice, Kenny. Who else could it be? This
could that be actually Michael Ann right there?
Maybe Michael Ann. That's what Scott's saying. Michael Ann. James is he's saying Alice with you, but it is not. So let's find out who it is. Okay, here we go. It is Michael Ann, Spoil Mama, and Michael Ann has actually won the prize pack, which I haven't been able to mail out yet. The storm got in the way. So, Michael Ann, if you're watching or listening, I apologize, and I'm going to send that out very shortly. So, I've been a bad boy. All right, let's get ready to name the next one. Who is this person?
That is Colleen.
Kenny is saying Colleen.
Your lovely bride.
Kenny is saying Colleen, my lovely bride. Speaking of hair, look at that hair. Yep. All feathered and done over. Denise says Colleen. Scott says Colleen. Shirley says your lovely wife. Mrs. Astute Tourist. That is in fact my beautiful bride, Colleen. Good job, you guys. So that does it for Name That Notable, the high school edition. So for those of you that had missed it, there you go. Yeah, good job. Good job, everybody. Good job. All right. Want to do another one of those? Should we? Or what time is it?
Let's do. We haven't done Today in History yet.
Oh, Kenny. See, good job. That's why I have you here, my friend. Keeps me on track. Yeah, we haven't done this this week in history. So let's do it. This week in history. All righty. We back. All right. This week in history is brought to you by we'll bring it sponsored by Thirsty Thursday Travel Trivia. Check out Controversial Cruising, Captain Controversy Scott Wolling himself every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thirsty Thursday Travel Trivia. And I usually co-host with him on Thursday night, so you can check us out then. So, all right, so let's turn the hands of the Wayback Machine. It is, in fact, April 8th, and let's turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way to the year 1838. The Great Western, the earliest regular transatlantic steamer, embarked on its maiden voyage from Bristol, England to New York City. In 1859, German philosopher Edmund Husserl, founder of the phenomenology, was born. Wow, there's a banana. Good luck, Jeremy, with that one. In 1912, Sonja Henie, a Norwegian-American figure skater who won the World Amateurs Championship for women in 10 consecutive years and 3 gold medals in the Winter Olympics, was born. Sonja Henie, good happy birthday to her. In 1913, the 17th Amendment, which called for the direct election of U.S. senators by voters of states, was ratified. In 1920, Venus de Milo, an ancient statue commonly thought to represent Aphrodite, was found in pieces on the Aegean island of Milos. It was later reconstructed and put on display in the Louvre in Paris. In 1941, British fashion designer Vivienne Westwood, who, with her partner Malcolm McLaren, extended the influence of the 1970s punk music movement into fashion, was born. In 1950, Jawaharlal Nehru of India concluded the Delhi Pact, and the Liaquat Ali Khan of Pakistan, providing the safe passage of refugees displaced after the two countries severed relations in December of 1949. In 1973, Pablo Picasso, perhaps the most influential artist of the 20th century, died at the age of 91. In 1974, American baseball player Hank Aaron hit his 715th career home run, breaking Babe Ruth's record, which had stood since 1935. And in 1976, completed his career with 755 home runs. And I remember seeing that, making history, the great Hank Aaron. In 1979, the final episode of All in the Family aired on CBS, one of TV's most successful sitcoms. It was known for its frank and satirical treatment of such topics as race, gender, sex, and bigotry. And that's when America had a sense of humor. In 1990, the first episode of Twin Peaks aired on television, and it won critical acclaim and an occult following with its unconventional narrative, surreal tone, and eerie characters. I've seen that show. I never really like it. I didn't really get it. In 1990, Ryan White, who became a national symbol in the United States after he contracted AIDS from a blood transfusion given to treat his hemophilia, died at the age of 18. In 2003, it was reported that springtails, long thought to be among the oldest ancestors of insects, did not evolve as insects, but rather evolved from a separate group that was formed even before crustaceans and insects diverged. And in 2013, British politician Margaret Thatcher, who was the United Kingdom's first woman prime minister and the only British prime minister in the 20th century to win 3 consecutive terms, died at the age of 87. And today's featured event, celebration of the Buddha's birth. On this day, most practitioners of Buddhism in Japan celebrate the birth of the Buddha, who lived in India sometime between the 6th and 4th century BCE and founded Buddhism. And there you have it. This Week in History. And This Week in History is brought to you by Thirsty Thursday. You can check out Thirsty Thursday every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, featuring Scott from Controversial Cruising, myself, and you never know, a whole group of guest hosts and trivia and fun. So check that out. All right, what time are we looking at? We still got some time. Let's try to catch up in the chat really quick.
I want to say good morning to Danny D.
Hi, Danny.
The spectacular supporter.
She is probably the most spectacular supporter of all. Good morning to you, Danny. It's good to see you. Kenny, did we miss anyone else?
I don't think so.
Caught up with people. I just don't want to make sure. I want to make sure that we didn't miss anybody. Joe says, Sharon, straight out of the oven or bread maker, slap a good amount of butter and a light smear of dregs from the brewing process, and you are set.
Danny
says, Scott.
Danny D is usually not up this early.
Danny, what's the story? You're up early. Why are you up so early, Danny? Let's see. What else do I have going on here? Yeah, that was the link for Scott's channel there. I have a new video up if anybody wanted to check it out. It's from Davidson of Dundee, which is a candy and jelly factory that we visited when we were in Florida. So go over to my channel and check that out. We have a bunch of new shorts that we put out, and here we go. Got another we hit over the weekend. We hit 1,500 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for your support. I never thought I would get 15 supporters or subscribers, and we got 1,500 now. And I want to appreciate everybody. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate everybody and their support and supporting Colleen and I for. We just passed our 4-year anniversary, And so there you go. So we've got 1,500 plus now going and going strong. So we really thank you guys for all the support. Like I said, I get overwhelmed sometimes when I think about how much support we get. And I know I said it before, but you guys are the greatest. You're the greatest chat, the greatest audience. You are the best in the business. You are the best on YouTube. So I appreciate it, and I really enjoy sharing my time with all of you guys every day, or just about every day. We've switched our schedules. So, all right. So Danny says, I usually get up at 7, but the bladder woke me up. Yeah, that damn bladder does it to me too.
I know that feeling.
Right, Kenny? John says the jellies looked good. Yeah, they really did. We have what did we buy? The marmalade, I think, the tangerine one. DJ says, hey, just so you know that I got a longer videos out now. Also starting the end this month, I'll be doing live streams. Right on. Thank you for the congrats. Jimmy video was nice. I wanted to go to Florida. Yeah, me too, James. I want to go back. I can't wait. Joe says, hey, Jimmy, proud to be a subscriber and channel member. You're the best. Thank you, my friend. And you, like I said, best in the business. I appreciate you guys. I know I can speak for Kenny with that too. So Kenny and I really appreciate it. I'm getting all of my equipment upgrades, so I'll be able to do more. Awesome. All right. So we're at the end of the show today. What do you got going on with you, Kenny? Anything coming up?
I am actually going to be, I might possibly be putting out a taste test video on the Ford Man channel today.
Ooh, all right, Kenny, let's look for that.
And I'm also going to be going to see my dad today. So, and also the Friday Night Live with Friends will be coming back this Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's a lot of fun. That's where I co-host with Melanated Living Free Zip Codeless, Roy and Becky Travels, and a channel called Traveling on Adventures, Earl and Terry. We are trying to get their watch hours up so they can work on getting monetized.
Right on. So we'll help them out on Friday. I'll go over and see Kenny and the group. Scott, don't be sorry for not coming in at all, my friend. It's good to see you, and I hope you're doing okay. James is asking if I have any snow left. We do. It's not much. The piles and that we're plowed, but for the most part, where it just accumulated has pretty much melted. We still have some snow, but it's should be gone by the end of the week. All right, that's going to do it. Don't forget PMA. Like I said, check out our new video too that we have. The sweet treats from Davidson of Dundee. Appreciate your support. I'd appreciate it if you guys went over and checked that out. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will definitely change your day. It'll change your week, change your life. When I tell you that I'm living proof that PMA works, please believe me, because it really does. I'm here in part because of employing a positive mental attitude every day. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today and every day. All you have to do is make eye contact, smile at somebody. You can say a kind word, shake their hand, and give them a hug. Everyone has a story, and sometimes those stories aren't always good, and we never know. So just by running into somebody and someone you don't know, you make eye contact, smile, say hi to them, or tell them they look nice, or whatever it is. You're definitely going to change their attitude for the better, and you're passing on some of that positive energy. If you see a first responder today, the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and our nurses, of course, we love our nurses. Make sure that you thank them for all that they do. They're out there pretty much selflessly working every day, keeping us safe and protecting us. So if you see those folks, give them a shout out, salute them, and thank them. And then last but not least, the men and ladies of the armed forces, our veterans, near and wide, they're out there on the proverbial wall every day, protecting us and keeping out of harm's way, and protecting our liberties and freedoms, and yet protecting our red, white, and blue. My old glory, my flag, your flag. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless all of you in the chat. And Kenny, God bless you, my friend.
Thanks, likewise. And I wanna say, yes, let's definitely be in prayer for Roy and Becky Travels. For those that may not know, they lost one of their fur babies by the name of Jasper.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to go back to being live today or not. I know that they were taking some time off away from YouTube to cope with the loss of their fur baby Jasper.
Yeah, it's
And
always sad.
prayers for all those that need them throughout the YouTube community.
Right on.
Whether it be a spoken request, unspoken request, whatever it may be.
Here, everybody. And you always can send Kenny or send me a message on our instant message if you're feeling down or you just need to pick me up. That's what we're all here for. All of us in the chat. Don't forget, we're a community and we're here to take care of each other. So fellowship is important. And make sure that we, whatever you can do, like I said, make a difference. So it may be just sending a chat that says, hey, I hope you have a great day today. I know you're going to have a good day. Or I saw you this morning on Jimmy and Kenny's Live and you look fantastic. Or whatever it is, you can make somebody's day a little bit brighter. So, all right, that's going to do it for us. Kenny, what do we say?
Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, guys. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist, and that gentleman is
Wardman Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
Peace and love, guys. We'll see you Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. Bye-bye.